that trauma that sits in your nervous system and shows up as anger or outrage or sometimes frozen avoidance, addictions. Behind that anger tends to be a yearning to be seen, to be heard, to be valued, to be listened to. It often connects to something that happened when we were quite young, when we weren't heard or seen or valued or loved. In fact, those times where we were neglected or hurt or bad things happened and we took it on as if it was our own, and we felt a sense of unworthiness, of shame. If we can take the courage to look behind that reactive response that sits in our body right now, then you can do something with it. But we have to connect to that young part of us and feel the discomfort. Feel it resonate through the body and your solar plexus or your belly or your sternum or your throat or however it shows up. And compassionately face that, feel it, let it resonate through us and care for it. Imagine that you're having a conversation with that part of you and you're able to see the fear, the confusion in the eyes of that young version of you, maybe coupled with an angry look on the face or a look of shame where they look at their shoes. And you can embrace, if that part is willing, and keep them safe and help them feel seen and heard. You can write about this. It's like you're changing your relationship with that part of you, where instead of avoidance and reactiveness, we take up the courage to look after or reparent this part of ourselves. This is not easy work. Sometimes we need a guide to help us move through all of this. But it is how we come back to being in charge of ourselves, having more self-awareness, self-control. We can be with all the pain if we find a way to be loving and compassionate with this part of ourselves. I wish you